My first Farming Simulator 17 gameplay video, thanks to my friend Pop4X. Big shout out to him. Um, Thanks to him, I'm able to get this game because on sale, and he gave me a $20 PSN card code with very little money he has. I do appreciate that. It is on sale for another few weeks. So anyway, let's begin with the tutorials. I played 15, I believe, was the one. So there's 6 types of crop: wheat, barley, canola, sunflower, soybeans, and corn. There are 2 types of root crop: taters and sugar beets. Oilseed radish is a special type of root crop. You plant it to improve the yield of the next harvest. Okay. Oilseed radish. Okay. So yeah, if you gain another, please wait. So arable farming. So this is gonna be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see what we can get here, what we can do. I mean, we can kind of know what we can do, but I did enjoy the last game, so let's start. So yeah, but I had to delete it because for space. Tutorial. Welcome to the first tutorial where you will learn how to prepare your field and grow crops for a rich harvest. If you forget what to do next, or to exit the tutorial, you can open the tutorial menu at any time. Open or close the tutorial menu. Okay. Options button. Tutorial. Looking first look around the area, and then okay, so this is like the stuff. Okay, so you can kind of look at the what's it do? Okay, first look around the area, and then move up the tractor parked in front of the cultivator, the edge of your field. Control player direction. We're gonna look around for a minute. Okay, look. Okay, well, there's a balancer, of course. And wow, this looks so cool. Okay, the machine, isn't it? With apparently vehicles you can drive, it's still a rather small old tractor. Don't worry, driving this one is easier than you might think. Hop in. Move the gas pedal, move it. Next, brake. Steering wheel forward, have it. Yep, do it. First, slowly back up the cultivator around you and pass the tractor. When I come to meet the tractor, in the lower right section, you basically feel when you're close enough to catch it. Once the cultivator is lifted into driving position, push forward towards a small flat weight and attach it to the front of your tractor. The extra weight will balance out the heavy weight at the back. Okay. Great job so far. Now you can prepare the field for sowing. Once you have 2 tools attached, you can switch between them in order to manipulate each. The schematic view of the tractor in the bottom right displays the current active tools. Okay, select the cultivator in the back and lower it into the soil, and then drive up and down the field as straight as you can. Wow, this is as past history has shown, this is going to get a little uneven, but whatever. Okay, so triangle switch tool, L1 and X to unfold, select the tool or fold, and L1 circle to raise and lower. So that, fold it. Okay, so it's oh, that's cool, okay. Oh, I nearly forgot. You can turn on the radio to listen to some music while you work and enjoy driving from the perspective. Okay, so toggle radio on and off is holding those and the button. Okay, so you gotta hold L1 and R1. done. You got the hint of cultivation, ready to plant some seeds. Okay. Tutorial, cultivating, okay, okay. Turn on. Okay, the squares turn on and off, so it's cool. So we can open the cover. Okay. And we can open the cover, lower this door. There. Okay, good job. This is a planter, and now all it takes is time to grow. The fields and all ready to harvest. Okay. I think I was having us get to the next one. Harvest time. You will love this job. I actually did. It is really cool to see this get here. So we can go right through. Crouch. So crouch. Oh, the lost. Lower raise, turn on and off. Cool, okay. I can change the cruise control speed. Okay, cool. Lower header. Activate cruise control. Harden and the bottom floor. Drink tank open pipe. Oh yeah, I found that really annoying, that aren't I? even it out a little. Hello there, thank you for joining. So I was coming by down checking from the trail. Hey. Exit vehicle. Upstairs, ready to unload the truck. Over there, slowly grading your salad. In your own time, of course. Start with shopping store. Okay. Oh, right. There's no bail. Keep well in your salads. There's a limited capacity to store them, but fuel will expand later in the game. Once you're ready to sell your harvest, you can take the grain out of your silos and deliver them to one of the various selling stations in the world to make some money. Just, in my opinion, it's always good to have that there. Just that way, you know, if you need a little bit of cash, you can just sell it. Okay, tutorial. After you have harvested a field, you'll need to prepare it for the next cycle. You can do that quickly by using a cultivator just as before, but from time to time you should plow your field to make sure that it stays as fertile as possible. Alright then, tractor. Right then, tractor. Plow, wait, let's go. I never could do this again. I know. I know, because it's careful of this one. Illegal. Anyway. Oh, okay. This is a tutorial, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Oops. Good work, and like this, you're not prepared to turn your land into the farm. Take it a step farther and put it next to land with fertilizing your crop rate, increase the yield at harvest time. Oh, okay. Oh, so okay, so fertilizing, baling pigs, cows, forestry. But we're gonna learn all this stuff, fertilize the field to get the maximum yield, baling, how to make it, and transport bales. Pigs, I kind of want to do pigs. I mean, forestry, I kind of know forestry. I mean, I remember bits and pieces from the like last year when I played the game. To work field, you have to first. That makes sense. But like the 15 game, I believe it was. Each field not in your possession has a buy symbol nearby. Fields already in your possession are marked with green numbers on the map. I really want to know what that other one said. For field, you have to buy first. Okay. If you activate the symbol, you get the option to purchase the field. Okay. Alright. Welcome to the second tutorial. You'll learn how to fertilize the fields for the highest possible yield of your crops. Okay. Enter. Tutorials, which feels like okay. That. What am I doing there? You gotta increase the soil, make it more fertile. Every time the soil is worked, growing, you'll be able to add more fertilizer. With the best yield, you can fertilize the field 3 times during the growth cycle. This is the other form of fertilization. Okay, cool. Slurry. Oh dear, yep, it smells. But again, it's free of charge from the animals, so let's use it. Head over to your tractor. Okay, I didn't even read the first one, probably should have. Come out of the back, I believe. Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, is everything joining? Hell, is everything joining? Another job well done. More nutrients equal more crops. How about you fertilize it in a less smelly way now? Leaves? Right? Yeah. Okay. A weeder is also an easy and economical way to improve the yield of your fields. It needs no refill, unlike the 2 previous ways. The downside is that it can only be used at one specific stage of the growth cycle. Only once the new plants have sprouted, but before they have grown too tall. Into the tracker again. Okay, so have to wait and weeder and then you can pull it and drive it on the field. The weeder will rip the small weeds out from the growth crops so they have more room to grow and then they'll have to compete with the weeds for nutrients. Okay, that makes sense. Unfold this thing. I like all the creaking as it unfolds, it's pretty cool. Excellent. Layers are quite well suited to meadows since grass continually grows, and the weaver can use often as grass as delicate to crops. Okay. Manufactured fertilizer, solid or liquid, is relatively expensive but more concentrated, requiring less application. Also, machines for this type of fertilizer can manage quite wide areas in one go. Go over the tractor and the sprayer. Touch the weight and sprayer as always, and fertilizer the field. Hello, how are you today? I want to go on a farm. Yay. That's quick. Oh, that's it. Quite quick, wasn't it? Tutorial lesson, maybe the most interesting way to fertilize is the use of a catch crop. It's the use of a catch crop. In our case, a fast-growing oilseed radish should take some extra time and investment, but it is also on the cheaper side. And hello, Echo Gaming, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. After harvest, you can sow oilseed radish instead of a crop you intend to harvest. Once the radishes have started growing, all you need to do is to break and burrow them into the ground, destroying them but leaving a lot of organic matter and nutrients in the soil. Try it. Go to your tractor. Okay, I'm gonna that's a bit complicated. I'll do it here, but it's actually waiting for me.
What was with the talking thing?
No talking. I don't know. I just saw an opportunity to be funny and act like it. Kind of felt like it. Hello, everyone. I don't know. It kind of looked like a mouth and there was like a cartoon of some sort. So yeah. So the inner child in me coming up. There you go, another way to fertilize the soil is by biologically. Out of all the ways to fertilize, pick what you like to do and can afford. But remember, fertilize 3 times during the growth cycle before the harvest to get the maximum yield. If you wish to try some more advanced specific tutorials, or head into the career mode and start farming your own land. I'm going to try the other tutorials because I want to know how to do as much as possible. You can replace bee houses, solar panels, or wind energy converters on a map and use them as regular sources. Oh, thank you. Greenhouse, maybe we can buy Mr. Fertilizer and we can have regular conversations. You can prove the income of a greenhouse by filling a wooden box with manure. Hello, talking panda bear, speaking of talking things. What was the one in the middle? Did I miss that one? Okay. We're not gonna like to do that. Just yeah, greenhouses let you produce tomatoes or lettuce. In order to earn money, you need to fill a water tank. Oh yeah. Okay. Hit how fast the long ones go by. Okay, welcome to the third tutorial. One second, just so no one accidentally joins and then gets me. Actually, this public. Make it private. There we go. Now no one can join. Versus starting up a new party. You'll learn how to make bales, which are great for storing straw and hay for your animals. You'll also learn an efficient way of collecting and transporting bales with an auto stacker, which is more expensive but easier to use than a front loader and trailer for the same purpose. Okay, so Okay, unfold. Let's see, we're going to. Lower the pickup. Lower windows. Open. Oh, the sound effects in this game, oh my god, they're so good. Oh, you have tires turn? Yeah, turn, we can hear how it kind of crunches on the ground from here, like that's like, wow. The last game was pretty good. Not the last game, the 16 game, but the 15 game that I played. Nice, that should do for now. So I'm going to use the bedding for ammo, which I'll swap on for 50 cash. Right, after you've created the bales, you'll need a way to pick up and transport them. This tutorial, you'll use the convenient auto stacker, which simplifies this work tremendously. Okay, okay. Lower the loading function operates. Okay, yeah, no, I never did this. Okay, so I like how this is going. I mean, I don't know how the 2016 game works, but this is pretty much how this works in 2015, or the 15 version of the game that I played. So I like how they kept it the same. For now, drop this place mark on the map. So the bales there, you'll have to press the unlock button twice. Once you set the auto stacker in the unload mode before firing with the bales. So place and go transporting position. Miss this guy over here. Okay, probably the smartest to do it that way. Well done, some bales eat money at the start, and you have no use for straw. Once you have animals, you want to keep bales for them. Bales can be stored in stacks, collected practically anywhere. Close to your animals will be ideal for easy access when you need them. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna deal with the pigs. And by pigs, I don't think they mean fleas. Plowing allows you to prepare the soil before sowing. You can use a clip. Okay. Note that a plow yields 10% more crops. Benefit only lasts for 3 harvests. And okay, you can also use plows to create new fields. Okay. I also thought these little tips were like relevant to the tutorial we're doing, but I guess not. Unless, yeah, but. It is 12:47. Blind. Ask the cultivator to prepare the field. Okay, there we go. Harvest and then you need to plow the field. In the 4th tutorial, you need to learn how to take care of pigs, but also how to transport them. Are there any pigs in here so far? Okay, now you need to drive to the livestock market by pigs. The location of the livestock market is indicated. Flash an icon on your map. Once you arrive, park your trailer and area marked with yellow and black stripes. Okay, here we are. Open the livestock market menu. Ooh, that animal dialogue. Buy as many pigs as many pigs as fit in your trailer. Pig, sheep, cow. 10 sheep. Interesting. Pigs are loaded up all nice and secure. Drop back to pig pen. That is cool. The location is again mark the flashing icon in the map in yellow and black stripes will mark the area where you should park the trailer. Okay, so they're behind me? Probably going straight, I don't know. I like the cruise control, and I think you can toggle the speed of the cruise control too. That's so oh yeah, even this thing goes super slow. Oh, because that definitely helps. I can't tell where I'm at. enough to go for it. Ah, look at the faces there. Oh god damn, buttholes. God damn. Probably if I kept on going, the road right there, it's taking me a left. I'm trying to follow the road, and I could just totally cut through everything, but I kind of want to learn my way around through the roads, you know? Okay, now I gotta keep going straight here, okay. The road on the time to take up here in a minute. That's 35 miles per hour. Yeah, I'm going way faster than the speed limit. I am so breaking the law. Oh, I'm flying in the port village. Okay, nice. Open the pig menu. Take the menu or pick from your trailer. I'm gonna do your own. Not even done. Yes, I guess start going big farmer. Next, I'll need to prepare some things to keep them happy at your farm. In the end, they need food, water, and straw. But first, let's bring them something to eat. Pigs eat almost anything, but we should take care to give them a balanced diet. There are 4 categories of crops you can feed them with. Maize are the most common and basic food. They should also have some protein from either soybean or canola. And to round off their fodder, give them some grain, wheat, or barley in crops. Potatoes should be okay. We'll round off the fodder, give them some grain, wheat or barley in the crops. You are for using crops. Pick them up one after another and drop them into the pig's trail. Oops, that's right. Okay, my bad. complicated than 15, jeez. Pick up for one type of thing at a time. Alright, fair enough. No, don't forget yet. That worked. Couldn't make food to keep your pig productivity up. Okay, so now they have food, we just need to get them water, because it's that water, all animals are to do is stop entirely, no matter how much food they have. Alright, over to the water tower where you can put a trailer location will be getting marked on your map. Park your trailer in the designated area. Good, for the water trailer and what's full, turn the for the water truck there. Okay. Uploading clean water are the most important factors in animal productivity. However, there are two more factors that should be taken into account. First, there is straw, which pigs and cows use as bedding. Keep it fresh to keep them happy, since straw will be turned into manure over time. Telehandler attached to bale fork front. Speed straw be in front of you. Okay. I just found this a bit hard. There we go. Exactly like this. So this is the telehandler, and get on the tractor and attach the weight and straw blower. You can drive over to the area marked on the map that you can distribute the straw into a pig pen within the game. I gotta get this out of the way first. Pig bedding contributes 10% of animal's productivity. Although it much still makes a difference and also is quite necessary for getting manure from the animals. Okay, and lastly, cleanliness around the trail is always a good idea. Since the animals will spread their food around eating, it goes all over the place and should be cleaned up from time to time. I think the food and put it back in the trail. Okay, that's cool. Great job, now I have a nice clean feeding area. Charlotte down there and enough water and food to keep them happy and productive. Interesting, but it's still dirty, but okay. And now cows and then forestry. Now your vehicles age over time, which slowly increases the tree hours can only cut fir trees, but they process them very quickly. You can't customize a leased vehicle. Oh, see, okay. Okay, so you lease vehicles. Okay, cool. What was that first one? I think I just like jumps from one to the next. It's really annoying. Okay, increase their maintenance cost per day. Okay, so it's slowly increases. Okay. Tutorial, welcome to the 5th tutorial. Here you'll learn how to mix the foods that maximize the productivity of your cows. To the telehandler and attach the bale fork front. Guessing that this is weird. A green hay bale in front of you and a brown cell bale in the shelter compartment. Place them with the bale fork, pick them up, and drop them into the mixer wagon one at a time. Yeah, I can't kill the birds is what's done, I guess. Now I need to get some silage. Attach the blade fork and attach the shovel to the front of your telehandler. I can detach it right here, that'd be too dumb. I might need a jar, I'll plug that in a minute. Kramer, I wasn't. So you can pick up some silage and need to open the silo manually. Exit the vehicle, walk up the tarp covering the silage and uncover it. Then get back on the vehicle and drive the shovel into the silage to fill it. Lastly, unload the shovel into the mixer wagon as well. You'll need to do this multiple times to fill the mixer wagon completely. Okay. That's cool. So you can open it bit by bit, I guess. Okay. That's cool. Now I tutorial. Bring empty guys and gals. You're walking with absolutely nobody. That's my goodness. It's so long from the front there. Short, long, short, long, short, long. Okay. Interesting how it's not, I thought it was even in the bucket. Interesting how there's a big one on the top and the bottom, but whatever. Easy, the mixer wagon is now perfect. The last thing to do is to leave the telehandler into the tractor in front of the mixer wagon and then drive close to the stable until the discharge icon in the lower right corner of the screen appears and you can discharge the forage. That's cool. So no, should probably put this back since we're not really using it right now. That way it can be used for later. I have to cover this back up. Look at them guys. Wait. That. Well done, this is a perfectly balanced food mix for your cows, which will have been producing milk at the best rate. Awesome, so I should produce on this one. Okay, forestry, here we go. If you want to turn your vehicles or tools, you have the possibility to lease them instead of buying them. Okay, in order to do so, you can go to the shop and press the lease button instead of the buy button. Okay, cool. You'll be asked to pay a starting fee, and then you'll be charged by the hour. The price you pay is linked to customizations you select. I'm going to do this, I'm going to start a farm. Okay, welcome to the final tutorial. Learn how to use a chainsaw and where you can sell tree logs. Awesome. First, get your chainsaw. Or to cut down a tree that is still standing, you have to align the chainsaw horizontally. To drive a chainsaw through a tree, you have to keep the indicator button pressed. Let's cut down the tree highlighted by the blue marker and indicate on the indicator. Position the chainsaw so the blue circular highlight appears. You have to hold the chainsaw directly to the side of the tree, but the blade should not touch the trunk. Now have the chainsaw wait until it has gone through the entire width of the trunk. Now line your chainsaw vertically and cut a small piece 30 meters off the tree. You can crash through the tree more easily. See where you're cutting. I have no clue exactly how far the freaking 3 meters is, to be honest. A small piece, I'm thinking maybe like about there-ish? Good job. Next, you need to load the cut piece on the trailer, and then you can only use the trailer's crane if you are sitting in it and not the tractor. Insert the active tool as usual. Once you have loaded the piece of wood onto the trailer, grab the sawmill which has been marked on the map, click the flashing icon and lay the piece of wood in the left area. Lose it if you hold it. I don't think. We'll find out. Excellent. Remember where there are various trees. Take note of the type of wood as well as length of piece and its ability for processing, the less curvature the better, determines the price you'll get for it. Okay, cool. And there you have it. There it is. And now we will jump straight into career mode. Go to save game 1. I think I'll go easy because I really don't know what we're doing here. So welcome to Saznovka. Gold Valley. Now most people don't start off here. We're gonna start off here. I know probably not the best idea, but I am full of bad ideas, so yeah. Let's just put it that way. I'm full of terrible ideas. So what? Male, female character. Select. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we're gonna select this lightish. Oh, it's not this darkish green. Okay, that's cool. So you can select a male or female character. That is awesome. Try to fertilize the field. Yield started from more crops. Okay, you can fertilize the field with fertilizer, manure, or slurry. Let's leave a slush or slurpee. Get rid of my friend haven't been on in a long time. Alright, if you are not familiar with the game's basics, you play the first two tutorials to get started before you play in career mode. Let's actually see what we could do. Fruit types, prices, vehicle overview, finances. Let's do borrow and repay 5,000, animals, statistics, general settings, game settings. Okay, fuel usage, what? Default no, okay. Help refill, fuel by, what? They're not the helper automatically refills, all fuel consumed, increase helper cost, plant withering off, plant growth fast, product helper, okay, so plant withering off, good, fertilizer stays on. Automatic engine start, stop and go braking, traffic, time scale, okay, cool, so we can go to real time, we'll go 5 times right now, and then, up window on, colorblind mode off, on money unit, euro, dollar. Do a dollar. Okay, $25,000. Well, what field? Okay, our field's that way, so we need that. What's gonna open the cover? Actually, now let's get it rains. Where is my harvester? I have to have a harvester. Do I not have a harvester? There she is. I feel like. How do you switch? If there was any other vehicle, but it won't cost you a maintenance fee. You use it to load a lot more of your produce to move across the map. Cranes help you load and unload goods on your train. Note that you can't move animals by train. Use the animal trailer in order to do so. Or sometimes I'm thinking we change your likeness to community created modifications. They can alter your way of playing greatly, make things easier, even more complex and realistic. Like add new machines and tools, placeable objects, even completely new maps to play on. To browse through the mods, visit the mods section in the game's main menu. Awesome. Weather forecast. The weather affects what you can do in the game. While there's hail or rain, you can't harvest your crops and you have to wait until it stops. Keep an eye on the weather forecast icon in the top right corner. When 2 weather icons are displayed, the right one will show you what the weather will be in 6 hours. Okay, so the one on the left is basically what it is now. The one on the right will be like what it will be like in 6 hours. Okay. In test, you may hire a computer-controlled helper. The option to hire a worker will be displayed in the top left corner if you're working on a task that can be handled by a helper. You will hire a helper to proceed with other necessary tasks in the meantime. A hired worker is displayed with a small hexagon and a letter on the mini-map. Once their helper finishes processing the field, they will stop automatically. Hiring a helper will cost you money as long as the helper is active. You can hire multiple helpers at the same time, but make sure to keep an eye on their costs. Okay. But what? Okay, when transporting large objects like tree trunks or bales, it is important to secure your cargo. Some trailers allow you to fasten tension belts in order to transport the object safely. Once you've loaded your cargo, you can fasten all tension belts directly from your vehicle's controls. Alternatively, you can fasten each belt manually by standing on the side of the trailer next to your cargo. A light green outline will show you where the tension belt can be found. Oh, that's cool. Grabbing, well, small objects such as logs when picked up by hand are either dropped or thrown. Grabbing an icon will appear in the middle of your screen if you focus on an object that is lifted. Shut up. Okay, making money, selling produce, prices, great demand, finance, place schools. Yeah, I'm gonna try and follow those napkins. Production recap, forestry. Really create a spot anywhere on the map where you can customize the units if I need. This honey which is sold automatically to earn you money. $25 an hour. Means $8 a day. You know what? It's automatic money. So I want to place one I know. I only have like 5,000, but I want to kind of cut down those trees. I don't put them in my animals. That would not be good. That. Oh, I should put it right up here. There. You know what? I know you're thinking now, and you're saying, well, you know what? Now you don't have. I consider two. I was thinking about pickup rodeo and pickup Kevin Carlisle goes like charming. Okay, so that's cool. So I like how they're just different brands. Still, Savannah. Okay, cool. Okay, so automatically. The baler on there. I'm trying to think like the trucks. Ooh, okay, so there's different trucks we can find. Awesome. I'm loving this thing so far. Weeders, sprayers, auger wagons. There's be mowers, windrowers, tedders, baling technology. So yeah, I want to go out. Oh, the roll. Grass hair straws and also a shaft. Okay, yeah, so that's 31,000. Yeah. Yeah. That's my want to go home from. And there's something we need I know there's something, but that's okay. We can go back and grab that. Not that big of a deal. It's not. Okay, 1 second, folks. I will be right back. I am back. Sorry that took so long. Higher vehicle because you really don't have the time for that. You don't have the money. I'll probably get a little closer to finishing sowing this field and such. Where are the headers, the plows, the cultivators, the headers? I need the miscellaneous. Where's this? Machine you can restore the initial ground state. Technically fields. Okay, that's cool. Tanks transport liquids. Okay, so that'll be helpful. Loaders, dollies, header trailers, weights. Ooh, pallets. Okay, cool. Take food, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, seed. Per day. Okay. Options. That's $0 a day. Let's see the rental per operating hour. Well, that's. Let's actually turn down. It's dirt though. I should speed at which your machinery becomes dirty. Ah, okay, cool. Keep the brake button held to brake and automatically start reversing until you have come to stands. Okay, that's cool. Fertilizer states. What is this? Amount of time you need to fertilize your field. Next one. Okay. Whether or not you need to apply your fields periodically to keep yields high. I'll fill this up a little. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, police ball. Everybody, gotta go to sell something. Harvey, okay, so wheat, okay, bird, soil composition, food types, food. Transport company. I don't know where that is. That. I think you saw it over there. I think I gotta go with this one. I think I gotta go on the green elevators here. Let's see, where am I at? If I take a right foot down, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna just take a right. That's gonna cost me some money now and then. Once I figure out exactly what I'm doing. Once I know exactly what I'm gonna sell this stuff at. Probably should be starting elsewhere where if I can have a general idea of what I'm doing. Good green on it, yeah, it looks like I'm headed in the right direction. Wait. Okay, yeah, so I think this is where I have to go sell, right? Oh, there's something awesome. press the gas or something like that, then you don't know. No, no, I'm good. That's not missing something. I'll back up and get it.
It's the new Mario.
Hey, Pop, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Thanks again for getting this game. Oh man, I got the PlayStation hard, but I can imagine it. And, you know what? There's actually a very interesting game on the PlayStation Store for sale right now that you might want to get. It's like what is it? Like
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Police or whatever. And glad to hear you're doing. Glad. That's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. I could not say that at first. I do sincerely mean it. And I'm doing alright. Trying to figure out my way around this game here. So I don't know where to go to sell this stuff. Yeah, there's like remind me later and I'll look it up for you. But it's on one of the lists that's for sale. And it's like if you sort by price, it's like I think like $8 or whatever, and it's pretty interesting. It looks pretty interesting. Not the greatest graphics, but maybe it's $10. I don't know. But anyway, it looks really interesting. It's basically like you're solving some crimes or whatever. You're solving something. I don't know. That's pretty cool. So we'll lead someone up, someone behind me. Better than me. So we'll lead somewhere cool. I don't know how to work with the leaf plow fields or whatever.
Nifty emoji thumbs up.
I don't look through it. It looks like there's some pretty interesting games. Even I can't remember what it was, but yeah, there's also really interesting games on there. But I gotta tell you, I won't warn you there that the first few dozen at least, the first 30 or 40 are like avatars and themes, and not bad looking themes, pretty good themes in my opinion. Most are, but yeah, so if you don't want to get to like the games, you gotta skim through it, you gotta go down through those, and if you're sorting through the price anyway. But and then there's a lot of pinball, there's a lot of variation of pinball. Most of them are Star Wars. Like, they're not something like bad. I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong. But I really enjoy GTA right now. Gotta take a break from it. Honestly, if I had the time, I would actually download it. Just to give it a shot after all these months. But I think right now GTA first. Nothing farming zone, but I just kind of want to take a break. Something I can kind of just mindlessly do. It takes a little bit of thought. Nothing wrong, but it's this right here I can just mindlessly do. I'm not like grinding. So.
Good ball one.
Alright, cool. Good. I trust the partner. A lot of life on this one, too. I wonder. Italian letters. No, I need harvester. Okay. So to get a cheap harvest, 124,000 is the cheapest, right? Yeah, and that. Oh man, that birthday, baby. The headers, that's what I got right there. So. This is the one I get right
You
now.
should play with Meatball on this game.
Actually, I think I saw one of this earlier, and I kind of want to get what I'm doing. I don't want to play the thing on right now because, I kind of want to figure out what I'm doing first, and then, because I want to be able to help him. I don't want to have to, like, slow him down or anything, like, how do I do this, how do I do that? I kind of want to get the hang of things a little first, and then, I know I'm not going to learn everything today, but, at least then I'll be totally slowing him down, like, hey, what do I do for this? Yeah, that's corn, so, yeah, so, okay. Fat age harvesters.
Okay.
Beef harvesting, plows, potato harvesting, mowers. One rose. Grass hair on rows, and then scoop before duplicate. The grass is so it can dry faster. That's cool. Strong enough to fill with shaft. I do like how for the most part these
Well,
are the same
I'll talk to
controls.
you later. Have fun.
Alright, thanks for joining, Pop. If you're on later, maybe we can chat in the car. I'll message you on Kick in a little bit. Thanks for joining. It's, yeah, I mean, I do honestly like the realize, I haven't even watched the videos, I know no one is, but I do like it for the most part. I can remember, these controls pretty much the same. I mean, it's basically the same stuff, just now a little more difficult here and there, but all in all, not bad. I mean, pretty much same controls, driving, switching from vehicle to vehicle. I mean, so honestly, I do like games that have that aspect where the controls are the same going from the next year version. Honestly, I think that adds something, because if you change the controls too much, I feel like it takes away from the game. Don't get me wrong, adding new controls and new control options are good as well, but it's just the fact that, yeah. I'm not even like full on this part, so oh my gosh, yeah, so we need to get another harvester so I can hire a worker and get doing on those two fields. In the field, I'm working. I don't know, the field behind me. That's interesting. Honestly, I do like how they are actually like how they have crops on it. Yeah, I found that really cool because the other version that I played, the 15 version, you know, there are no crops on the other fields. You have to plant them and do all that. Which don't get me wrong, that's good and all, but I mean, it adds a little realism. You know, so you're not just looking at empty. Of course, in the games, you all can tell exactly what you're by looking on the net, on that, by looking, oh yeah. And if you have that, then I would think, okay, well, that's fine, let me go start getting that done, but it's not, so, I have to go look to see what. Fill this up a little bit more. I'm gonna hire a worker, it's gonna cost a little bit more sometimes. Only a little bit more. I'll go sell what I got. Now I'm gonna hire a worker to do the plowing and do all of that. I'll line this up and then I'm going to just drive tractor to kind of like let it down the road and that's how I work it. Just kind of get some money made, you know, and then How do you feel this thing out? Let's see here. Different types. Great. Hello. Okay. So I'm sorry. I am just someone's randomly joining in. 9. I really don't know. How do I fill this thing up? Buy. I have to get this, like, over there so I can sell it. What do I just have to help with? Sewing. We're done with the sewing machine. Fill the machine with seeds on the seed pallet. You already find the seed pallet at your farmhouse, but you can always purchase more from the shop and place them anywhere you like. Once the sewing machine is filled up, drive to the field and activate sewing. Or sewing machine like the editor, stat roughly. So when you check the shop to find sewing machine seed. No till sewing machine. Okay, so I'm not really listening right now. Yeah, I'll finish. Waffle, you buddy? What are you chewing on, huh? Come here. Chewing yourself a puppy. Chewing yourself a short puppy. Puppies aren't for chewing on. So why are they chewing on you? Flower field, that's what I'm looking at. Sitting here. We'll roll. So that's going down. Like $4,000 of hardware. Awesome. Huh, okay. Well, I guess that's very it. Sweet. No, that's... That's dirty. Alright guys, I'm gonna take off my headset for now. I'm gonna film a video, I'm gonna work on this phone, and we'll see see us later. So thank you all so much for watching. Definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button below if you want to see more videos like this. Leave a like or leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter at ZachRider747. But tweet at me, tweet at me if you want to see more Farming Simulator 17 videos. And as always, we will catch you later. Don't forget to check out policeman13.com. Just check out the Discord, check out the Facebook, and thank you all so much for watching.